Good morning. I am State Representative Dennis Tipsword, and I represent the 105th District. I have worked in law enforcement for over 30 years and currently serve as the Chief Deputy for the Woodford County Sheriff's Office. One of the bills I would like to highlight is a bill I have sponsored, House Bill 1743, which is currently earning bipartisan support. Right now, in our county jails, we have inmates who need proper care that are not receiving the vital services they desperately need. This legislation establishes a 20-day window to expedite appropriate care needs for mentally and developmentally marginalized incarcerated individuals. It also encourages the Department of Human Services to find appropriate placement for individuals housed in local jails who have been found unfit to stand trial. We have situations where people who need services are being left in limbo, oftentimes for months on end. Currently, the average wait is 87 days for a person in need to actually get a bed for treatment. This is far too long. Oftentimes, they are housed in solitary type confinement because they are not fit to spend time in general population, thus moving them further and further from fitness and even doing long-term or permanent damage to their mental health. If we can't solve the mental health component, we should expect recidivism. As an active law enforcement officer, I see the challenges we face protecting our communities on a daily basis. Bad legislation in the form of the Safety Act and the Trust Act have made our local communities less safe. Why do we continue to enact legislation that always sides with criminals rather than the people who are trying to protect us? There is no bigger priority for me and my job than public safety and holding people who commit crimes accountable. Simply put, the Safety Act and the Trust Act tie the hands of law enforcement and hinder our ability to do our jobs. This working group has a collection of common sense bills that would make our communities safer. There are bills to amend the Safety Act and expand the detention net for pretrial release, or just repeal the act altogether. And we need to add stronger penalties to people who traffic and market fentanyl to children. We have also seen a dramatic rise in the number of criminals who blatantly choose to flee and elude police. Currently, the penalty for fleeing and eluding a police officer is a Class A misdemeanor. These actions put officers' lives at risk and also risk the lives of the motoring public. Without question, these penalties should be upgraded to felony charges. House Republicans will continue to fight for laws that protect public safety and help keep criminals behind bars.